With today's newest technology and the abilities it gives users, virtual teams are becoming more and more common. While virtual teams do share many of the same characteristics as traditional teams, there are several characteristics, both positive and negative, that are unique to virtual teams. As part of a class on virtual teamwork at the University of Denver, we've put together this video using clips from our own virtual meetings to demonstrate these characteristics. Unfortunately, it's easy to get distracted during virtual meetings. Because members typically teleconference or video chat from their homes or personal offices, there's often many things going on in the background, such as family members trying to start a conversation or even car alarms going off. These distractions make it difficult to work effectively, so it's essential to success that team leaders do their best to keep members focused and that members try to eliminate all sources of distractions when they log in for meetings.
Yeah, I can't sit on my bed and do this. I have to go out into the kitchen, which is why my whole family keeps walking around.
It's like, hi back there, how's it going? I see you.
Exactly.
Sorry, there's like 6 different car alarms going off outside.
Yeah, I heard that. I was like, dang.
You get to see all these like really badass concerts all summer.
That's really cool. You alright there, Jaser?
Just trying to get situated. Sorry, guys.
Missing meetings can be a huge detriment to a virtual team. Just as it would affect a face-to-face team, virtual teams rely heavily on their team members being on time and being prepared for meetings. Missing a meeting can lead the group to fall behind schedule or to be missing crucial information for the final product. I believe each member of a team is given a specific role in the group, and when that role is missing, then the chemistry and the productivity of the group is lost. This also puts a setback in the future stages of the group. The group leader cannot assign roles to someone who isn't there and expect the same result. We have learned that teams work best when there is trust and accountability, and that is easily lost when a member misses multiple meetings. The best way to avoid this is to set designated non-negotiable meeting times for the group. There should also be an additional penalty for unexcused absence meetings. In the literal world, missed or rescheduled meetings generally lead to an undesired consequence for the team member that missed the meeting. The penalty should be the same in a virtual instance.
Obviously, we've only had one meeting with the 4 of us together.
Yeah.
And like, you joined the class late, Darla, so that's not an issue, but this is the second meeting that Jamie's missed, and
Really?
yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He just like flat out forgot about our first one.
Whitewater, as many of our readings and texts have stated, is something that can go wrong within a virtual team, specifically to a person. Tech troubles can be experienced during virtual teams collaboration together, and life events, an individual's life events that are specific to them and none of the other team members would affect the team in a negative way. Since you're meeting virtually, we've talked about this before, you have the conflicting schedules. You need to work around each other's separate schedules and maybe different jobs. Specifically to our team with Darla and Caitlin and Jaser, we all go to DU and we're all living around campus this summer, but we all work different jobs and have different schedules, so we've had conflicting schedules. I know myself personally, I've had trouble in my house with internet connection. And I've had to move locations, tried to go to a Starbucks and I couldn't connect at the Starbucks mid-meeting, and then I had to run up to the library and I finally found a quiet place and sat down. But that can be an annoyance to my team members who may be on a tight schedule. So life events and tech troubles are definitely a negative of meeting as a virtual team and something you need to be conscious of and try to work around and avoid.
We just need to get the rest of the stuff filmed and recorded, and then just put it together.
Oh,
What happened?
there? Oh gosh.
We lost Jamie.
I think we just
Okay.
lost him. But, this is typical. Something's always going wrong with his internet.
I know.
I don't know what to do about it.
Okay. Do you wanna message him again and see what the problem is?
Yeah, but this is kind of an ongoing issue, you know what I mean? He needs to figure out his internet situation before we can start meeting.
I know, it's making it difficult. Here, I'll go ahead and add him back in so he can join the...
Okay, cool. I'll Facebook message him. Hey, what happened?
Sorry, I'm traveling in Baltimore right now. I'm at the UMBC campus, and I just have shoddy wireless in my room. I had to move down the hall to a study room. I'm really sorry about that, guys. I thought I had it straight in here.
I mean, it makes it difficult though to have a meeting though when you're kind of jumping in and out.
Yeah, I know. I feel
All right.
like.
Well, we're all back, so let's just try and kind of make some final decisions and get stuff figured out.
All right.
We did, and then the three of us were having a conversation.
Oh, Darla.
You froze.
Come back alive.
One of the most important aspects of virtual teamwork is communication and building personal relationships between team members. Because team members can't meet face-to-face, it's essential that especially the team leaders make a concerted effort to foster these relationships through activities like icebreakers. The most successful virtual teams typically do this at their group's inception to build a foundation for relationships, and they continually communicate and learn about each other during their subsequent meetings.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay, the first question is, if you were a vegetable, what vegetable would you be and why?
Oh, goodness.
Ouch. That's a hard one.
Yeah.
That's worse than the animal one. What animal would you be? I'm I don't know. I'm not an animal.
What kind of question is this?
Okay. Okay, I got mine. I think I would be a broccoli, a head of broccoli, because I think I empower people and I think I make people want to be stronger than they actually are, or keep them healthy. That's one of my main goals for my friends. And not everybody likes me, so so that would make sense there too.
I'm trying to think if bell peppers do those count as vegetables.
You could be a banana pepper. Those are good.
I would love to be a banana. I don't really know why, but that's what I would go with.
All right, I'll go. I'd be a California orange.
So specific.
Yeah, all right. I've driven through the California orange groves before, and I love to hang out. So what better place to hang out than on a tree in California in the orange groves?
I'd probably be a tomato, because it can't decide if it's a fruit or a vegetable, and I just don't really know kind of what I'm doing with life, and I don't know.
You have identity issues,
Yeah,
Caitlin? You don't know whether you're a fruit or a vegetable?
I know who I am, but I don't know what I'm doing with myself.
There are several technological benefits when working in a virtual environment. Many professional teams have the added benefit of outsourcing their technology needs to other companies. For example, Sococo, which is a software for virtual teams, benefits a myriad of team environments. As a virtual collaboration software, users are able to virtually represent themselves with an avatar. It gives the feeling of a face-to-face environment. Of course, since there is a monthly fee associated with it, it might not be the best option for nonprofits that are just starting out or privately held companies that don't have enough money saved up right away. But naturally, there are many other options for nonprofits that are just starting out. They might want to start with the basics or essentials like Google Hangouts or shared folders, conference calls, and the like. Overall, technology plays a grand role in the ultimate success or failure of a virtual environment. In the same breath, however, the right program and software usage can also enhance and amplify the experience for virtual team members.
All right, hey guys, I want to show you a couple of really cool new programs that I was just researching for our virtual class. Can I share my screen with you guys?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm going to start a share screen. Oops, that's not it. There it is. So the company is called Sococo, and they focus on virtual communication and making it seem like we actually have a space to meet, even though we're kind of detached from one another. So right here, you can kind of see on this like Apple desktop. Can you guys see this, what I'm pointing at right now?
Yep.
Can you see my mouse moving around and everything?
Yep, you're good.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I can't switch back and forth, so I'm just going to have to do it this way. But as you can see, you'd have like your own little like cubicle basically right here. And this little blinking dot with a little headset is actually you. Kind of like, I forget, an avatar basically of you. And you can like move into different spaces throughout the environment and talk to different people. Like over here is a lobby where you guys could chill and still talk about personal matters. You can go into your room and close your door for private space, or you can even jump in on a meeting and create a conference call. There's a little conference call on that desk right there. Let's see what else I can show. So yeah, here's a little bit more of a in-depth look at it, but you can see there's little names next to them. This guy's on the phone, like having an external meeting. And over here you can see kind of a message board. So say you don't really want to talk, you can chat. So instead of talking, normally you can just write down your thoughts. You can have like a dashboard with all your stats on it so everyone can see. There's so many cool things that you can do with this. What do you guys think about it?
That looks really cool. What would be like the cost and things associated with it? Do you know? Like how feasible would it be for us?
That's a great question. Since we are just a bunch of broke college kids, I don't know if it's going to be that feasible, but I really like the idea of it. Pricing. Here's pricing real quick. Okay, so not too bad. $15 a month. What do you guys think? Oh, you can even do a free trial. Look at that.
Oh, that would be really cool, especially since this class is only a couple weeks long.
Yeah, we could use the trial. What about that?
Do they have testimonies from companies that have used it?
Oh, look, here's a president of another foundation, another organization, and he's saying that it works pretty well. It gives our teams complete visibility. Everyone can see who is around and with one click can immediately start a conversation or a meeting.
Individuals are always working to make things happen in a virtual and real environment. However, the time not spent meeting is even more crucial and critical in a virtual landscape. While it may seem that virtual work is fun and exciting because it involves some sort of telecommunication, it is difficult to work, quote, together, unquote, to achieve some sort of goal. Thus, naturally, individuals are forced to burden much of the work during the interim of meetings. For some, this is a challenge, and assigned tasks just become yet another item to add to their already growing shopping list of chores. On the other hand, if a leader establishes the importance of getting work done individually to contribute to the group as a whole, a virtual team is likely to see results in the end. With a no-man-left-behind mentality and a consistent work ethic, the group is less likely to engage in unhealthy discussions of accountability and more likely to thrive in a less stressful, more productive environment.
What do we think if we post like part of our script on like the Google Doc and just followed it from there?
We can do that.
Do that quick.
The link for that was in Facebook, right?
The link?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it's in there. Mine are really, really short, so they shouldn't take very long at all.
Yeah, I didn't do like actual lines for mine. I just kind of did the basic idea.
Me too. I did the same thing. But I put your names next to what you could say.
I just put student A, student B.
Overall, there are many advantages and disadvantages to working in a virtual world, but with the completion of a couple of manageable and doable tasks, a leader is likely to seek success in a less stressful and more constructive environment. Of course, there are distractions, missed meetings, and whitewater, but a leader can always plan on setting the group up for prospective success while being prepared for minor setbacks along the way. This allows the space for continual learning, professional development, and risk mitigation without jeopardizing the entire wealth and growth of the team. In closing, we thank you for your time and consideration with regards to this video. We hope you learned a little bit about what it takes to work in a virtual environment and what measures can be taken to not only ensure success, but lasting longevity as well. Thank you so much.